the socialization of man in its present form, in its form of immaturity. The socialization of man has to do with the nurturing of a child. The child grows to believe that it needs others in a social way because of its relationship to its parents. That is only true when you are emotionally immature. We do not need to band together in large groups. We are so afraid we have to live in a tribe the size of Chicago. We got 3 million of us. Okay. All right, we're ready now. We're ready to take on anything except each other. Okay. So we start fearing each other. And we have this desire to spend time in nonsense. Watch them. Watch yourself. I want to go to a movie. Who will go to the movie with me? All right. Who needs to go with you? Do they need your eyes to see it with? Or do you need theirs to see it with? I think you have your own. Okay? So what you're saying is, I don't want to be alone. Marriage, relationships, we'll get there and we do nothing. We do nothing in that I'm irritated. I look around, who is somebody I can mess with? Okay, I need you here with me because I need somebody to mess with. I need someone to throw my crap on. As we come through, as we use our techniques and we see the garbage, the next step is important. Just stop. The people that you're accustomed to doing this with will say, what is wrong with you? Nothing. Well, they will begin to move away from you. I say, good riddance, you know? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm saying to you, when you mature, well, first of all, the powers that be, the psychologists, the psychiatrists, they all tell us that it's okay to be socialized. Those words only come out of the mouth of a person who needs the socialization or who feels they need the socialization. We do not need to be socialized. What we need to be is to come to who we are. That's what we need to be. And then we are not dependent upon anyone else for anything. We can be alone in the world and it's okay. It's okay. We can be alone and it's fine. We won't go through any, we won't die. Said, but, you know, experiments were tried and with babies, and we found if the babies weren't touched, they died. Yo, I'm not a baby. That's fine for the stage of babyhood. I'm not a baby. I don't need to be touched. I didn't say touching wasn't okay. That's not what I said. I said, I don't need it to sustain my life. So, as we grow through the use of our techniques, if we look and see what these techniques have taught us, we begin to move away from certain situations. When you are a social creature, in the terms of the weakness, you make yourself accessible to the shadow world, to nonsense, to foolishness, to interacting with somebody that you are not going to resolve the problem. So you interact on this thing all the time of a non-solvable problem, which to me is stupid. It's just stupid. To spend 50 years, 2 years, 2 minutes of one's time trying to resolve something that is not resolvable. You see, if it's not resolvable, leave it alone. You don't deal with it, I won't deal with it, everything's fine. We won't do it. Or, if we can resolve it, we resolve it and we go on. Okay. When we see what it is that we're really doing, we stop and we make ourselves accessible to knowledge, wisdom, power, life. This is what we make ourselves accessible to. So, it's like that. Which road do we choose? I'm not saying you should make up your mind based upon what I just said. You make up your mind based upon your understanding, because all of a sudden you get to having the guilts and stuff because you just walked away from somebody, and then you start pointing your finger at me. I'm going to take this cup and go upside your head. No. I'm saying you decide based upon your understanding. Okay? That's what I'm saying. You decide based upon your understanding. But if you do these techniques, they will put you in a place if you do them properly, so that you will decide if this is what you want or not. Once you have decided to walk the real path of, quote, spirituality, I say, quote, unquote, because it's this word that people use that I don't know what the hell they're talking about. But we use this word because we are spiritual people. I don't understand that either. Of course, you are non-form. Of course we are. So everything that we must deal with that is real, we must deal with in that realm of non-form.